contest entry for NeonHeartznStarz. I'm Devil Eye Artwork, or otherwise known as Amanda, and I've been working on these things for like months, kind of off and on in between work and a bunch of other stuff, so I'll show you and we'll get started. First is Alice in Wonderland, and I know what you're thinking. I've seen like 10 million Alice in Wonderland themed stuff, yeah, I understand, but all of my stuff has kind of a dark style to it, and that's just how the way I do artwork in general. All my drawings, all my crafts, everything is done kind of with the macabre, kind of, you know, kind of a dark twist to it. So, here's the first one. This is my Alice in Wonderland. It's a Nintendo DS case. And I blinged it out like Decoden, because I'm really into Decoden. I'm just not very good at doing cute things. So, here it is, and it's got, sorry it's so blurry, I'm having a hard time focusing there. All the roses are hand sculpted, and then I went over them with, what is it called, washes of dark red to look like blood, and then I hand sculpted all of these little hearts. So this is kind of representing the Queen of Hearts painting the roses red, kind of a play on words with that. So that's what it looks like on the back. A little messy in there, but you can hardly tell. I'm not used to this medium, and I'm definitely not used to doing Decoden. But it just opens up right there, and it's a video game case, so you can put all your Nintendo DS games in there. So that's my first contest entry. My second is this Little Mermaid plaque. Dead Mermaid. I played around a lot with using pastels and a little bit of makeup to do the shading for the bones, and then right here for like rotted flesh. I covered her up using a Xyron pen, and then I just went over the bust and the eyes and mouth with that. And then her hair, I don't know if you could tell, but I went over it with some glitter, so it's kind of like a dark brown with glittery specks all over it in silver. And then, you know, I've been getting kind of jewel happy, so I went along with that, and I used Jacquard paints all along the side because those come out really true to color. So, made this plaque, hang on the wall, whatever. Next, after that, I made a birdhouse. And this is for a fable not very many people know of. It's called Jorinda and Joringhal. And it's a really old fable. It's about a young woman who's madly in love with a man, Joringhal. And he warns her about a witch who lives in this castle deep in the forest, and she'll turn you into a bird, basically. She turns young women into birds. I think it's a jealousy thing. And she ends up going too close to the castle, and she gets turned into a bird, and he is super upset. And before she changes, she's singing, and it says, "My little bird with the necklace red sings sorrow, sorrow, sorrow." He sings that the dove must soon be dead, and then in the front it says, he sings sorrow, sorrow, sorrow. And not my best handwriting. I tried. I'm not very good at, you know, handwriting. It's all done in blues and different washes of kind of like sky colors, and then this is done really metallic writing, and then all these feathers. Oh, having such a hard time focusing. And the way he ends up changing her back, and this is her. I had to like hand sculpt all of her hair. That was not fun. Her face was a mold, but the hair and the moon and all that, nah, I had to do it myself. And those are little pearls I attached onto it. But anyways, the way he ended up changing her back was there was a rose, and in the center of the rose was a pearl. And if he gave the pearl to his love, then she changed back. So in the back I have this rose, the bottom, and then more feathers and pearls. So that's where I came up with that idea. There we go. And what's that? My third one? Yep. Okay, so after that, it took like a month for me to figure out what I was going to do next. I don't know if you guys had that problem, but I couldn't figure out. I was like, oh, I'll do something. So then I made a picture frame. So I was going through like all the wood aisle at Michael's, no kidding. So this is Hunchback of Notre Dame. And that's Esmeralda. She's dead. She's like a phantom. And these are the bones of Claude Frollo. He had fallen from the bell tower, and this is representing the bell tower, and these are beads, and these are more bits of his bone and flowers all around. So, and this is like the steps themselves, and I have some jewels here too. So, that's what that is. Picture frame. And then last, I just finished this. Just finished this. This is from like an Irish folktale. It's a jacket. And I used a stencil for that. And I hand painted that on the jacket. And then I put a key and a moon here to the zipper. And this is from the fable The Buried Moon. And this is a really old one about the moon being stuck in a bog and how her light helped people escape from the bog. It's a really long story. I could just give you a link below so you can see. But I wrote the entire story on the collar. And then when you zip it up, you can see these extra details here. And it's all got like blinged out all over the friggin' place. And this is done, but I'm adding to it because I'm ridiculous. And so the back has this woman, and it's going to have a moon in the background, and I'm just going to cover it with jewels. So, yeah. This isn't exactly like a clay piece. You said it could be like, you know, anything, just so long as it's creative and whatever. But if need be, you can consider just this charm for it. I mean, I'm going to add more onto it. I'll probably show some progress photos, but anyways, those are my contest entries. I hope you enjoyed them. Look out for more stuff. I'll be doing more videos, and if you want to see any of my progress photos or have any questions, go ahead and comment below, and I'll have all my links to my blog so you can see what I've been working on and how I got started on it. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see you later.